Hey, what's up, seekers? Yeah, new light. It's a little bright, so um, pardon me for my stunning bifocals. Um, and now, of course, everybody's messaging me. Almost looks like a goddamn professional in here. Might know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, who's ready for some Gnosis? We got a killer fucking show today. Gonna talk about some Canaanite shit. I mean, it's a staple of conversation. That we're really gonna go around the main thing of it. I'm gonna want to get a castration in, Utnapishtim. I believe that's gonna be you. So what are we talking about today? The famous castration. Now I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but there's there's a particular scene that's like played out in all the mythologies, and starting from the Canaanites, where Kamarabi can takes out Saturn in the nuts, and you're not gonna believe who it is. I thought it was just a crackpot theory, and then when I looked it up, I was like, oh shit, it was. Holy fuck. Um, so got my handy dandy partner with me today, the co-host, my laptop. Um, Oh, what do you know? Yeah, does anybody ever put their password into their computer like 20 times? Just like wrong, 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 right? What the fuck is up with those first three times? I swear I'm putting it in right. But, anyways, it's almost my birthday, and thank you, Kelly, for got a cool little meditation beads with boot on it. I mean, check that bling out. Complements the Cuban nicely. Um, got oh shit. I thought this was pretty fucking cool. Um, did I already spill something all over them? Fucking got Fago on my goddamn tarot cards. But yeah. Damn, now my ass is wet. That sucks. Well, I don't know where the box is, but they're like AW Wild or whatever. It's like the classical deck, but it's supposed to be like Golden Dawn oriented, and they're like holographic. Pretty fucking cool though. Got the Nine of Pentacles up for, but nah, like see, the Fool. Motherfucker shining with that light. I feel like goddamn P Diddy with Mason, this motherfucker. But yeah, very cool stuff. Very thoughtful. Um, I'm gonna show him the shirt. I'm usually not one for shirts like this. But the Seekers, we don't mind shit like this. Dude, they got me with the fucking Lotus. They would have got me. I'd have bought it. Meditating Sloth? Every time. Your Banty addiction can only bring you so far, am I right? Let's see. Okay. So this famous castration is what a subject, but I'm interested in it. um, so okay, you have I think it was Hesiod, um, who has like was it? Just look it up. Let's see, and it's where Cronus castrates Uranus. because he was like forcing himself on Mother Earth or something. So she hides him in her vagina. It's, that's a blockbuster right there. I know some chicks that could hide a whole fucking tight in their vagina. Am I right? Let's see. Cronus. Yeah. Gee, I already know what I was going to. Very popular story. Carried something had to have happened where all these people were just like, yeah, dude got his nuts cut off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See here. What was it? Yeah, it was Hesiod. Like I thought. Um, Uranus. Okay. In Solemn Invocation and Homeric Epic. Yeah, see, there's different like translations of this: Hittite, Indo-European, Greek, obviously Sanskrit. What's up, Bella? You can be in it too, bud. Um, but yeah, so in this Hesiod thing, which is probably the most notable tale in mythology is the famous castration where Bree is fucking tired of getting raped by Uranus, and she asks one of the Titans, one of her sons, or all of her sons, to step up, and it's the youngest one, Cronus, who's like, "Yo, I'll do it. Give it to me. I'll go do it." And when Uranus comes in to get a little warm up the oven, you know what I'm saying? The fucking sickle, and it says he lets out a like magnifying scream, like takes off as soon as it happens. I imagine he's like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? What the fuck do you say when you? Yeah, I bet it was a cry out, but so he when he takes off, his blood coming down mixed with his what's the scientific term for this? His skeet, like his jizz, I don't know, but that mixed with it lands on the ground, and from it landing, it's like making deities. And then Aphrodite lands in the foam of the sea. I think we know what the foam was, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and this is probably from earlier Canaanite, where I think it's like Hammurabi and El, and or no, it's El and some fucking body in the Canaanites. Fucking everybody's in the fucking Canaanites pantheon. But exact same story, but it's more like it's the same story. Like it's like ruler of the universe. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like well, I'm just gonna take the shit. And see, it does go a little deeper. It says that no, you got to remember the curse. The curse is one of the syncretic things that kind of gives you a hint on it. And he, when this happens, when he shoots off, he tells him that just how you've betrayed me, one of your children will betray you. And remember that he's like pretty much putting the curse on the kids, right? So anybody already know where we're going with this? But so, and then you have was it Anu and or was it Anu that did it? I think it was Anu that did it to whoever was above him. It's like it's old Sumerian mythology. It says like he like kicks him, it's like slams him to the ground with his foot, and when he does that, Cuz bites his testes off, and it says when he spits them out, when they land, oh, hey, guess what? Copying homework again. Comparative mythology. is anything ever original? You just be like the Romans and be like, yeah, Zeus, Jupiter. That's like all they did. And but so I've always been fascinated with what the fuck was going on that that um, you know inspired this. And so uh, not too long ago, I remember I'd heard it, but I wasn't big into the comparative mythology thing to realize how spot on it is. I thought it was just a bullshit theory, and but it turns out that it comes from Noah. Who remembers when Noah curses Ham for was it Ham? I think it was Cush. It was fucking Jupiter though. It was Belos. I mean, go look it up. I'm not just spinning it that it was fucking Zeus. I mean, we've been over this before here at the Seekers page. Some people who were gods were like fallen heroes, important heroes, I guess. But in the Bible, you get the story which never made sense. It filled in a lot of gaps when I kind of did the research on it, and you get the story of like Noah's been sipping the Alizé out of the vineyard. You know what I'm saying? And he's a little tipsy. He's like rolling around naked and shit. You know, hey, that sounds like a hangover morning to me. If you're not eating Tums naked in the morning after drinking real hard, what the fuck are you doing? You're not partying, that's for fucking sure. But so when he's doing this, it says that like very shady scene that they portray. It says that he like I don't know comes up to the door and just like watches him, and that's it. Like he sees him naked, which I know back in the day that was very Rick and Morty on the simulation side of simulation thing. Don't you look at his dick, because then it says um the other two brothers come in and that they're like backing in backwards and like cover a blanket over him and shit. Like they were like, "Don't you look at his dick, we'll be cursed." But yeah, believe it or not, there's another side to this story though. In the pretty sure it's the Talmud. It's the Babylonians that tell it, but it's also kept in Jewish records too. I think it's like Rabba Yishi or something like that. Probably fucking nailed it too. I know it's Rabba something, but or like Rabbi, whatever. But yeah, this was him getting castrated by fucking. Let's pull it up, and you go look this up. This isn't Steve-O's fucking theory. But the story is, or other sources say that maybe Noah was he wasn't exactly proud of the Ham side. A lot of times you hear that like Ham's wife is how Nephilim blood got through the. I don't know if you believe in all that Nephilim bullshit. I believe in the Raphaim, you know, which they were probably just fucking, you know, fucking aliens back in the day or something. Why the fuck wouldn't you say you were warring gods? And we're the good guys. Lucky for you. Now give us all your shit. But so let's see. Noah castrated. I missed the A and it was like Noah created. Not quite. Okay. So Yeah, the scene is called The Curse of Ham. Yeah, so it is Ham. And Ham is kind of like yeah, that'd be like Cronus. So uh this is okay, so his son is Belus, which is Baal Hammon, Jupiter Bellows, Zeus Bellows, you know, it's Bel. And which that's what it used to be. It wasn't Baal every time, like especially when the Bible said, and you worshipped all your Baals. It was like, preacher just said balls. See, that's, and I mean, hey, I can do like Easter morning, but I just can't stay straight faced for anything. I fucking laugh at anything I find humor in, and my name being Steven, people would always go like, "Oh yeah, yeah, Steven got stoned." I'd be like, "What's great is when you make like a 60-something-year-old woman realize what that joke is." Oh shit, Miss, what was her name? I don't remember her name, but she was very old, very kind lady. But I was Miss Hallmark, lived next door to my dad. We were like 13, super toasted, and the lady next door would always make cookies and be like, "Hey, y'all want some cookies?" We'd be outside like breaking shit, stuff like that, spray painting stuff. So we'd be like, "Fuck yeah, let's go get some brownies." And it was me and two of my friends in there, and she was like, "You've got a biblical name too, Stephen." And I was like, oh, Casey, I was like looking at my friends like, "Oh, here it comes." And she was like, "He got stoned." And we were all like, just couldn't even hide it. And she immediately was like, "Oh, no, not like that." We thought like Steven was like with some roach clips, hit the line. It ain't easy being cheesy, you know? But yeah, so I fucking died when I heard it saying you worshipped all your Baals. I'm not gonna look it up. You can look it up though. It's I think it's Ezekiel. Um, pretty sure it's Ezekiel because it's right after the weeping for Tammuz shit where he's like, "Y'all see this shit?" Now, how come I'm the only one that notices people calling out people in the Bible the whole time? The main thing of the Bible is people telling you, "Hey, that old shit don't rot no more." You know what I'm saying? Oh, you sacrificing a goat? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, all right, Kikuyu tribe, you can sacrifice a goat under a sycamore fig tree, whatever you want to. But as for me and my household, we're gonna smoke weed. You know, that should be the new scripture. That's gonna be the new version. Um, okay, focus. So let's see. Yeah. Um, she's talking about how they use it to like justify slavery and stuff. Because then he when this okay, so I didn't even get to the story. He apparently what was happening was, like I said, they didn't really like Ham's side of the family. For some reason, they get equated with this Nephilim bullshit, and so they said that Noah kind of had his way with Ham's wife. That'll teach her. I'll fuck the serpent seed out of her. You know, I don't know what his thing was with that, but yeah, and Cronus heard about it and was like, "It's exact." We see some parallels here, and when he hears it, now does this make more sense? Why he was so angry and screaming and stuff and cursing his generation. But what I found that's funny is just like in the thing, he curses his son Canaan, and I'm pretty sure that the reason he did that was because Cronus was leaning over him with a bloody sickle in his balls. So I mean, what are you gonna do? Curse Cronus? What? Nah, he was like, you know, I curse your son, and that's it. He's gonna be servants and shit, not you. Just give me my balls back. What if those are the balls that? But anyways, but wait, hold on. How tall was Noah? See, and this is because it says they were like titans and shit. I know it said Adam was 90 feet. Did y'all know that? Adam was 90 feet. The fuck, right? Let's see. How tall was Noah? Some more antediluvian. Like apparently they were bigger before the deluge. I don't know. They were like, hey, they can't be tall no more. Well, probably because they'd be going around raping people, right? But let's see. How tall was Noah? I know he was like half the size. I want to say he was like 45 L's or something like that. Six three. That's not right. Okay, so Noah was 12 feet tall. That's a big motherfucker still. Not much considering old Adam Cadman. Dappa was fucking. There's one in like I think it's like the Book of Enoch who it says is like 300 L's tall. How fucking tall that is. This is an L. Look how long that is. Elbow to fin. So it's about 18 inches. That's roughly what they would do. Now imagine 300 of those motherfuckers. That's like 450 feet. 450 feet. I'm sure it's in like the Book of the Giants, if it's not Book of Enoch or Book of Jasher. And what gets me about some of those is that they like try and take them out at the Council of Nicaea, but it's sprinkled all in it, like the important ones, like the Book of Jasher. Samuel talks about it, and Samuel was a fucking shrewd. Samuel was like, you wiped your ass with the wrong plant. You have fallen out of favor with God. Now, y'all give me all your finest stuff. Make it an offering. We'll get you back in favor with him. You know what I'm saying? Good guys, remember? Now give us 10%. Remember, give Caesar what Caesar wants, or fucking whatever his name is, Augustus, you know. But so yeah, he was all see. We'll see. This one says he's 15 feet tall. He just keeps growing. He's gonna be 1,000 feet by the time I get to the end of the list, ain't he? But yeah, so we'll just read it so y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Curse of him. Now in the 6 degrees of separation, I was talking about how Kemet was like Ham. Ham. Yeah, I don't know. But let's see. So yeah, of course it's in Genesis. All the wild shit's in Genesis. And not only do you have right when it happens, he curses his sons and stuff, but it also has where same thing. It says a sickle and stuff, and the Babylonian thing, they kind of edited it out because I mean, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be like, here's Noah, just saved humanity, carrying a couple baby snow leopards in his arms coming out, and then boom, nuts gone by Jupiter Bellows. I would have read it a bunch then. I would have been hooked then. I swear. But I guess it's a acquired taste, I guess, for stuff like that. But that's basically why they said, because you can't have this like hero right after he gets off the boat be forcing himself on chicks and get his nuts cut off with a rusty sickle. And see, I also heard that that's why it said it was like a gray sickle. It was like dirty as shit. It was like rusted and shit. Um, Pretty much the gist is that he was going and he just grabbed whatever he saw outside the door, and it just so happened to be a sickle. And the rest is history, baby. You know what I'm saying? How could you not? I see how it would be attractive to people who weren't very hot on the Old Testament, you know, to be like, oh shit, that happened to Noah. To make this is badass. Uh, but and this is why it was kind of like named after him. It was like he kind of, because it was when he was splitting all the division up, because this is when they say it was after the deluge and shit, which I don't know. Person Zeus is equated with sent it, but I mean there were a couple different Zeuses. I'm pretty sure, like um, just like how Bel was equated with Marduk, but he was also equated with Enlil. Uh, so, like I said, I think it's like an epithet. It means Lord, Bel, and they made it Baal just to say balls every 2 seconds. It seems like. Um, if you didn't know, Baal is Zeus. I mean, as everybody's Zeus. Have a kid and he'll be Zeus tomorrow. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I mean, which that's kind of a, well, I can definitely, all of them were probably based off the same person. And when you think about it, you can see the symbolism. You're like, Baal, the golden cat, a bull, you know, and then you're like, oh yeah, he turned into a bull and hooked that chick, right? Oh shit, it could be Zeus. And then you keep digging more, and you're like, oh shit, I think it could have been Zeus. But Mizram is one of Ham's sons, I believe. Um, and Mizram is actually like who's equated for him in the old Biblos Helios. And okay. Um, anyways, oh shit, we're already at 30 minutes. I think we're doing good. We're speeding on through it. And yeah, so Utnapishtim, but he lives through it. I guess, damn, he was 12 feet tall. Shit, no wonder it looked like people falling down, you know. So, all right, girl. What? You just want on camera? All right, here. What's up, bud? There. You see what I'm doing? Get stage fright, bud. But yeah, see, this is like what you picture, you know what I'm saying? Like all these old paintings. Technical difficulties? Okay. We're back. It's official. Fago in a coffee cup. Get my Stephen Colbert on. Anyways, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But see, this is like what you pictures. See, he's like, oh, you saw my balls, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Which I never understood. Anytime, because I went to private school. Who knew, right? You would have never known I had this shit shoved down my throat as a kid. But I remember as soon as it was a while, it was like fourth or fifth grade. They knew not to read, but I remember being like, and automatically the teacher was like, I'm just like, as soon as she calls, like, so what happened? He saw him naked, and she was like, yeah, he lusted after him, and I was in fourth grade, so I was like.